My name is Rhapsody and I am tired. I'm tired. I wanted to go to sleep. I wanted to go and do a sleep. I wanted to put my head on a pillow and go honk shnu. But I can't leave it alone. I need to know what the god. I mean, I should probably get my coat checked. Wow, usually don't get off of these at the very start. I should definitely get my coat checked. Watering can first, then head outside, look at the secret passage, figure out what I can do with the secret passage. Give me the goddamn coat check. Please. You don't understand how much I want to know what it does. I need it. Are there going to be blank books elsewhere as well, though? Her ladyship's spare room? Sure. With only an orange to benefit. Every workshop garage. We'll happily take a workshop. Silver key and coupon book were held from the previous day. Yikes. Not good hits there. Thank you. Look, it terminates the line, but it's the only thing I want right now. Retrieve. Limited capacity 3. It always says limited capacity 3, even if it has only one left in it. I don't know how much it has left in it. If it has any more than one, then it's no longer water from the still. It's refreshed. But I can't imagine a universe where you can have still water in it and then also get the secret passage spawned in the Wests. West Spring. Yep. Watering can tinted blue, baby! Yeah! Second blue. Okay, I need, right? I thought I was gonna have to go get the throne and the blueprints and then come back here. I'll take it. Let's start with the center of the room here. When first I embarked upon this project, it was my intent to craft inviting rooms that might appeal to the citizens of the realm. I'd even secured an arrangement with a local firm which was to oversee the mass production of my floor plans. Yet now, after walking the halls of my work, I must confess that I have grown altogether too attached to these rooms. They've become a part of me, and knowing how little regard is often shown for that which I hold sacred, I find myself unequal to the selfless task of sharing them with the rest of the world. I am content with this resolution, for this house and for the 45 rooms therein are more than the best work of my career. They are home. Lady Orve. Project completed November 1913. Three primary colors, 3 primary paths. What the hell? You want me to put the foundation in the center of the house? How do I guarantee that? I gotta repellent it and then put it there? Drawing room. Ranks and files should be odd. And then the method for multiplication that you get, right? Isn't that the method of multiplication the Japanese students learn? You count the interfacing areas. This is, what, 3x4, and it has 12 interfaces? Ranks and files should be odd. I mean, yeah, your initial design of the house, you've got 5x9 here, but you end up going with 9x5. 12 dead ends? Question mark? State's claim. 2.2 acre block. Plot. East of Creek. What the hell? Ballroom, pantry, nook. Passageway, solarium, billiard room. Whole bunch of blueprints. Lavatory, that one's just a house. Servants, maid's quarters. The prism. So yeah, this is how I understand the other clue. Which is, as I bring it back up now, a hidden hue from prism pristine. So prism pristine. 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. So the prism is green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. Red, yellow, violet, green, blue, and orange. So yeah, those are just the room types that exist in the house. Green, orange, purple. Well, literally red, green, orange, purple, yellow, and blue. Although this is also a black print, which is not part of the prism. It's the first draft of Mount Holly. With your foundation in the center. And then 3 primary colors, 3 primary paths. It's written up on the top side. 3 primary colors, 3 primary paths. Well, I mean, the 3 primary colors are red, green, and blue, right? So red, green, blue. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. Oh, hang on. A hidden hue from Prism Pristine. So starting with the Prism Pristine, right? So the Prism Pristine, if perfect prism, all prism, complete prism. That's all 6 of the colors. Then, from Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count, right? So it's Prism Pristine, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then after that, it says a sum of 18. So it's counting the whole prism from Prism Pristine. So from Prism pristine. 3 paths convene. Three lines of light. 3 shades foreseen. Three colors to count. A sum of 18, but the one less hidden remains to be seen. Oh, is that a door? Whoa! What? What the? I mean, this is not how my house is organized, but you're asking me to organize it like that? I can do that. I mean, I'd have to move my foundation annoyingly, but I can do that. What the? But... Oh, pump room. Drawing room. Staked claim. .2 acre plot. East of Creek. I need to start taking some screenshots. Oh! Sorry, this room also is called the atelier. It's on the grounds. That's a house there as well. So let's go to this first. The prism. Don't go where the path leads. That's part of the advice that's given to architects. Don't go where the path leads. Lead where you want the path to go, I think is the inverse of it. I can't remember. This is in an old letter, I believe. I think Simon at some point... Not Simon, I think Herbert at some point mentions... successful drafting. No, I'm feeling less and less certain about this the more and more that I tab through these letters. Okay, no, I'm less certain of it now. There is something, though. Don't go where the path leads. It might be one of the drafting guide books. Don't go where the path leads. I can't find the other part of that sentence at the moment, but there is another part of that sentence that we've seen before. Okay. Now that I've done that, now that I've exhausted the looking at everything else, I can... What the hell is this? red. What? This is the entrance hall? Heading up through a gallery? With new words in it? What? How dare you? That's a kettlebell with a 3 on it, and that's a date with an 8. A more giant box is just sitting in here. What do the blue ones do? I can't remember. I know they do something. Blue will swap? Blue will ascend? No, it can't be that, because otherwise it would have been ascending previously. Oh, never mind, I completed it as though blue ascends. I didn't think it did. Seek, says this word. It's also a 4-letter word, and I'm suspect of those ever since the core. Seek would be 19, 5, 5, 11. So plus 19 we'll start with. Well, it's not going to be... Well, if it was... Oh yeah, okay, it'll be times and divide by 5 to cancel them out, and then minus gives us the numeric core of 8 for Seek. And that's a thorny rose vine. A tended rose vine? This would be next to think. This would be next to ruminate. This would be next to realize. And this would be next to ponder. But also, I don't even have the ability to input anything here, unfortunately. I will say, I think this is probably OBSERVE, observe. This one? No clue. Empty? Ponder again? Here's our main hall with a cane and a can. Oh, you're kidding me. There's a whole nother estate. I need to figure out all of the new puzzles in here. I literally can't believe you did this to me. So, this, if we count, say, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. S-A-F-E-S. So it's usually F. It's the face and the ace in the entrance hall. Here, instead, we have cane and can, which means the missing letter is E. I also don't have any items with... Whoa! Okay. Okay. Can I tell you why I'm angry? Why I'm not relieved by there being more puzzle? I am, by the way. I want you to know, on a deep emotional level, I am elated, frankly, to have found this, and for this to have what seems like so many threads to pull. My slight concern is that this is now, I think, the 7th hour of my recording of blueprints for today, and you remember how I started this episode? I am going to try and give you the best 40 minutes that my brain has left for the day. Let's see what we can do with it. Green inverts to the other side. Blue can't literally be that it rises. It's that it inherits one of its adjacencies, right? Yeah. Yeah, it has nothing it can do there because it's inherited. Okay, the blue one has inherited the one above it, I think? Yeah. It inherits the type of the thing above it. And yellow's raise. Oh, no, it inherits the one in the center square. That's what's going on there. I can put a yellow down on the bottom line that way. And then I can swap that up to the top with green. No great reason to do that there. I want to be able to rotate this bottom line without it, though. I can raise blue, throw gray down. Let's throw down gray there, then. And then I can raise... No, I can't raise blue from there. Damn. The yellow has to be in the middle to be able to raise the blue. Which then makes it basically impossible to access again. I can get the green off of its main axis. Which actually seems relevant. Swap you to the top. Then I can move you. Oh, damn, if If I just had one more corner done, this would be perfect. Green doesn't need to be in the center at all. I can move it away. I want yellow to rise. And then still have the ability to swap green out of the fields, which I can't really do here. This is pretty complicated. If I treat green in the center, I can do a lot of work. Oh, that's it. Yeah, use green in the center to be able to move the other ones. That's it. There's one last part to this that I'm missing at the moment. Yellow ascends. But I need to get all of the yellows on the bottom. Oh, I ascend this yellow twice. And then swap it down. If I do that, I lose the ability to move the bottom line again. I need that yellow to be in this position right now. Or 2 yellows in the middle line so I can swap one down. But 2 yellows in the middle line means I'll never be able to free the final one, so... the final one can't be an ascent to free it. At least not this way. Oh, that'll do it. Woo! Lies. Okay. This is Seek Gallery. And that was Seek. And this is entrance hall. That's the word lies. And lies would be 12. I is 9. E is 5. S is 20. No, it's 19. So that would probably be, I mean, it has to start with a plus, so 12 divided by 9? Probably not. 12 times 9? I hope not. 12 minus 9 gets us to 3. And then it has to be times by 1 and divided by the other. So it's either 3 divided by 5 times 19, 19 being a prime number, so that's not going to help. Or 3 times by 5 divided by 19. 15 over 19, that's not going to work either. That's not a whole number. So if I am trusting this to be a family core, then I think multiply has to be the first step, which is nightmarish. 12 by 9 is 12 less than 120 is 108. Then 108 minus 5, probably, because it can't be divided. Minus 5 is 103. Is that divisible by 19? I suspect not. 103 divided by 19. 5.421052. That's not a whole number. I'm going to continue. I'm going to figure out that numeric call later, because it doesn't just immediately come to my mind right now. So yeah, I do need to re-examine rooms, but I need to re-examine new rooms. Oh my god. How big is this? Sorry, where do you want the conservatory? So the green... These greens are telling me that you want green rooms in these positions, right? But the conservatory can only be in the very corner of the map. So I can't go further than that and draft another green room. Maybe that's just showing the periphery of this room. It's all green. This one would be... Yeah, it's Maid's Chamber. So this is also... Okay. A Rajan puzzle that I have to solve here. Clog and a cog. L for maids. I should be tracking those as well. Actually, hang on. Let me draw up a new grid. Okay, so we are looking for a 5x9. Great. And now I'll pull up my pictures from earlier in this run of exactly what rooms exist in this estate, because that does seem to be what it's... Wait, no. These rooms don't. The rooms that it's listing don't actually exist in the estate. Alright, where's the atelier's entrance? So... if this room directly ahead of us, if this is the entrance hall, it is presumably in the same location that the entrance hall is in the main. So entering from here, we have cane and can for the letter of E. Red. Pantry. Oh my god. There's another Morajai box in literally each of these rooms. This could actually take me a really long time. I may subdivide this episode. Those are horns, and those are thorns. So the difference is letter T. But we're on the same line. So that was entrance hall. And then this is pantry. And then in the very far corner, we have storeroom. Got it. So pantry, storeroom. And the storeroom has the letter T, thorns without horns. And the pantry, I know they have more Morajai boxes, I'll come back, is spear without harp. No. Sharp without harp is S. I imagine crest is probably this word, because EST it ends in. And this game concerns itself with heraldry quite a lot. So that's the entrance hall. This one is the one... Oh. That's blocked in there as well. What? This is so confounding. Maid's chamber, and then it goes across to... So this is maids, and then corner. And the corner is the conservatory. Maids is cog without clog. Whoa, hang on. Clog without cog. Okay. Lest, not crest. And then directly above that is the drawing room. Where's the... Ah. Pi and pi. So that's the letter E above that. Let's head to the conservatory so we can get that word, I guess. Is there a word that fits that? Yeah, I thought blessed is probably what it was gonna be. Bear without ear. We need to generate more greens using those oranges here. So I need to corner one of the oranges. How do I do that best? That'll do it twice. And heck, a thrice for the road. And then greens swap themselves like that. How would I ever affect the corner, though? That corner. do it. Of. I'm feeling less confident about these being family cores, numeric cores. Instead, it's feeling like maybe I should be tracking the location of each of these words. Let's see what the maids one has. You need the Erosians. Those oranges will become the majority of their adjacents, and these will rotate around them. Got it. And the purples, I believe, they descend. Perfect. The promising. Of the are certainly two words that go next to one another. Often, in fact. Let's check the entrance halls one, which was here. Of the lies. Next word after that is from the blues. The blues, again, get the center square. Purples are going to try and descend. So I make a purple center square, and then I can descend this blue the entire way. Hang on. Not the entire way yet. Right? No, it's fine. That solves it. Of the lies, we... Of the lies, we... Seek? Was this room seek? I didn't solve this room. Got it. Fenar is these want. So red. Right. First time red is hit, it turns all blacks into red. Got it. And orange becomes the primary of its adjacents. I suspect I can probably use this to get a lot of the puzzle done. Missing only one position where it would need to be. I'm currently not even using the fact that those are black. So how could I utilize that? That way. Get him. Cost. Of the lies we cast. Interesting. Directly north of that, we have the sanctum. Not sanctum. What's this room called? The cloister. I may as well try and see if it'll accept different direction. That's corn and... Oh, it's comb and cob. M is what's missing from that. Oh, we've got different ones needed on different sides now. So Cora Rica needs the orange ones. This is gonna be annoying. Pretty close on that one, I thought. Okay. Most of the corners are correct at the moment. It's just this black needs to be up in the other corner. So 1, 2, 3. Two. There we go. Left. What's the... Oh, library with beads and beds. Missing an A. I suspect dream blessed are these last two words that we'll be finding here. Blues again, adopt their central tile. That'll do it. What's... what's left of the lies we cast? It's really easy to lose my bearing. This is just up from the sanctum, which I actually... Hang on. No, it's not. Storeroom, sanctum, and it's left of that. Oh, which is where I thought it was. Good. So one more over gets us to whatever is here. This is gallery. Yeah, directly north. Sure. And gallery we know already has seek in it. Seek what's left of the lies we cast. And this is kettlebell and a calendar. Weight and a date. 3 and 8. Kilos and kilos? Bell? No. Kettle? No. Weights, but how do you change? That's a kettlebell. That object is a kettlebell. It's a weight. It's 3. 3. Threat. Threat. A day? I don't get this one. Three and day. Weight and date. I mean, similar words, but not as written out, just phonetically. Time and bell? I don't understand. Kettlebell, bell, weight, iron? Iron and... I'll be back for you. This one over here is E in the drawing room, but I did not open your Morajai box. For what it's worth, there are... I'm about to complete my 9th Morajai box. There's many, many more of these in this area. I only have 11 steps left. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to spend the rest of my 11 steps doing this, and then I'm just coming back here. Wait, how do I get this room to spawn here? Do I have to monk it again? Do I have to monk the secret passage to get this again? I suspect I have to, so I'm also going to account for being able to end my day in the secret passage outer room so that I can spawn it again here. Right. So that gives us a kind of timeline to be working with. The Arajan wants to send. And the blue will adopt its adjacencies. I don't want to send all of the Arajans down, obviously. However, I can give blue the ability to adopt orange. But with black out of the center line, I don't have the ability to move my bottom line. To send that to come and collect. Then I can still keep rotating here. Gives me the ability to pocket an orange. Trade it for the right color. I can do that again. And now it's just about getting them in the right position. The main problem of which being I need to get a black up to the top in order to be able to move those out of their current positioning. But as soon as I do, I will never have another purple up there again. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get purples back up to the top after you've used any, pretty much. So that means the one that I do want to descend from the top has to be the one that I don't want to use there. That'll do it. Don't even need to change the last one. And this is drawing room. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Over here is hallway, and that is goats without science? Lamb without lab. M for dining room up there. Where is this room? Wait, that's bedroom? Where the hell am I? Hallway. I'm above the drafting room. Yeah, drafting down to maids. So this is above that. For the letter B, but in order to make sure that I keep understanding things appropriately, I'm going to go over here to do bedroom, which should be the next one that I have to do, right? Conservatory, directly north of that bedroom. Great, yes, this is correct now. Ship, port, harbor. That is a, what do they call them? An arch. A trellis. I don't know the name for that. That's going to be difficult. And port. Port? Harbor? That's unlikely to be a harbor without a letter. Ports? That's not sport. Usually involves a ball, as far as I've been told. You want green? I'll give you green. Yellow's ascend, right? Smooth as solve. Passed. Gates, maybe? Frigates? Gate, so it's missing F-R-I? Ship? Depart? Leave? And leaves? Maybe? I don't feel confident about that. I do feel like this is somehow port, harbor, etc., something like that. I just don't know the name for this structure. I've seen people pose in them for photo shoots during a wedding. There's the conservatory. Maid's chamber. I will figure out what that letter is later. What I need to do right now is make sure I get back into the secret passage and spawn the... Well, I guess I can't. Huh? If I ended my day here, would I be able to spawn the atelier outside? Because if it can't do that, I'm going to be really annoyed. So I'm going to just save myself by moving into the secret passage. And we'll call it a day here. And then spawn that outside. Well, I tell you what, I have a whole load of threads to pull at. I'm going to start pulling at them at the very tip top of tomorrow. Until then, though, we found the atelier. Hell yeah. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Blueprints. Top left of the series playlist for all the content in the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendation down below. Showing parts of the names of people so generously supporting them. Probably come at patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. I'll put the link to special thanks this episode to Eloise. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.